Now, it's been almost 2 weeks since residents of Deelpan Village in the northwest were evacuated from their homes. This follows serious damage to their properties caused by torrential rains. The provincial government has proposed that the community members relocate, but this has reached a stalemate. For more on this, let's touch base with our reporter Bafedile Moerane in Deelpan to get a sense of what's unfolding in that community there. Bafedile, great to see you this morning. What's this to and fro between what the community is saying on the one hand about being relocated and what officials in the area are saying?
Well, at this point in time, Michelle, we understand that negotiations have in fact reached a stalemate, as community members saying that they've been staying here for quite some time and government cannot just come and say that they should relocate. But at this point in time, Michelle, if we look here, it's really, excuse me, it's really a serious challenge there, Michelle, because if we look here, we've been here for the past week and look at the situation as it stands. This particular water has been stagnant like this for 2 weeks now, for almost 2 weeks now, and members of the community, almost close to 200 of them have in fact been evacuated from their houses and being accommodated at a local church and a community hall. And we understand that the traditional leadership has been in engagements with the provincial government in trying to find an amicable solution as to how they can assist, because now it's been some time now when they're trying to open some channels or forests to allow this water to to do some streams for this water to flow, so at this point in time no solution has been reached because community members are in fact not happy with the solution that is being brought by the provincial government, Michelle. A number of people have in fact abandoned their house. I'll just give you an example with this particular house here. If you look there, look at the water that has flooded the entire yard, and we understand it has also went inside the house there and it has destroyed the furniture. Approximately 200 houses being affected. Number of community members now having to be accommodated at the local church there, Michelle. So we are going to speak to the provincial government later on this morning, in particular the Department of Disaster Management, because we understand they have dispatched their workers on the ground to do assessment and also to consolidate a report as to what action can be placed or what action can be taken, to resolve this particular matter. But Michelle, this water, we were here last week, it was stagnant as it is, and with no solution right now, where community members are saying that we cannot relocate because some of us, we have built houses here. What should be expected to happen with those particular houses?
Yeah, absolutely. Bafedile, in your coverage of the story, do you reckon we're at a point now where some of those homes are beyond a state of being salvageable?
Well, Michelle, it's really difficult for us to ascertain as to what extent this has been, but we are told by the Department of Disaster Management that this is just the tip of an iceberg, Michelle, because we cannot pass through beyond there, because if we look that this is the road and it has in fact been eroded by this particular water, so it's really difficult for us to pass to go to another side of the village, but quite a difficult one, Michelle. I would like to ask you, Zwelake, to pen and show our viewers the situation where community members has to go through. If you don't have the boots in this particular village, you would not survive. Everyone here, Michelle, has put on boots, from young children to elders, and it's something that they have been living with. They are telling us from January the situation has been showing. So if you look there, Michelle, that man going through there, I think is going to the house there. He told us earlier on that he was in fact coming to check the situation, but we're gonna try to go and engage with him as he enters the house there after crossing here, Michelle. But as it stands, Michelle, the situation is quite bad, with no amicable solution reached at this point in time.
Yeah, absolutely. Incredibly difficult situation for residents there in Deelpan, who've worked so incredibly hard to build those houses and who have invested in their homes. and are now faced with this situation. Bafedile, Moerane, thanks very much indeed for that update.